Oh, Soul Tribe. So today I want to talk about change. Change is ever happening, okay? Change is ever happening. It is happening every second. It is happening in a week. It is happening in 1,000 days. And it's happening in I don't know how many years. You get the point, okay? Change is ever changing. Change is always there. When you grow up, you get bigger. It's a form of change. Your body gets bigger. Maybe you grow a beard. I don't know. Okay, so you change where you go to work. Maybe you change how you view life. You change your style, you change your hairstyle, I don't know. Everything is change. So you probably noticed that I talked about only change on the outside for most of it, okay? Except the change of the world view. So, by the way, I'm in nature. It's beautiful. Okay? Beautiful. I got the sun here. Pretty. So, change is always there. You change not only the surroundings that you're in, you always change your attitude to something as well. So, for an example, I view the world as I don't know. Let me get another example, okay? So, okay, you always learn something new. So, 4 or 5 years ago, I learned to play guitar, okay? Before I did that, I saw the world in a different light that I do now, because I have new experiences. I can interact with the world in another way. And it always helped my brain a little bit in the patterns that I think in, and to break out of those patterns even. So music influenced me in many ways, okay? It balances my left and my right side of the brain. So change something in your life. Oh, there's a bumblebee. Can you see that? There's a bumblebee. I hope you could see that. Yeah, it's flying into the sun. Or sticking around me a little bit longer. It's okay. Little friend? Okay. So, music influenced me in a bright way, in a healthy way. It balances my two sides of the brain and allows me to connect to my third eye. So, embrace change. Don't cling. What I'm trying to say with this video is, don't cling onto something as too much, okay? Change is going to happen if you want to or not. You're not always 18 years old or 30 years old. It's gonna change if you want to or not. So embrace the change. See it in a positive way. It's kind of windy right now. I hope you don't hear that. So you can always see change as a possibility to see the world in a new light, in a new way, and to enhance your experience what you have on this earth. So, like I mentioned, I do music, and before I did that, I listened to the songs differently. I just listened to them, okay? But now I know what chords they are playing, how they did that, rhythmically, how they did play that on the guitar or on a keyboard. Okay, I have some more insight on it and it's more interesting. I engage with things more and I understand music on a different level. And I want to tell you that you can do that in other parts of life also. You can do arts, okay? You can build something. You can do art, you can build something. You can work out, you can make yourself a bodybuilder, I don't know. But do something that embraces change. Music always changes. The definition of change, okay, in my music is written in my music. So I keep track of my change by listening to my old music. I see how I changed and I reflect on that. In what parts I changed, okay? And I want to encourage you to do the same. Draw something. Keep progress. How are you doing better? Okay, work out. Or do stuff like that. Something. One thing. You gotta stick to that. Okay, so if you cling on to change, if you cling on to, there's a little bit here, if you let life flow, and I did a video on that, okay? If you let life flow and don't cling onto things that happened or are in the future, possibly, you will have a much easier time. You're in the moment and you can enjoy life and you can have some insight on a different perspective. Did you know that when you balance your left and your right side of the brain, it helps you to see things in a different point of view, in a different point of view that most people don't see? So the thing is, ancient Egypt, okay, they had symbols. And what symbols did is they saw the symbols and it was a form of writing, okay? We have alphabet today, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And we write it down. But back then they had symbols because they had insight, left and right side as well. So they combined these. The left side was for the logical. They added the pictures together to make a story of them. And the right side dealt with stuff like imagining the pictures in real time in their mind. It's getting kind of windy. So I'm gonna wrap this up. To have a vision in their mind. And back then they had that. They could imagine that on the spot. Now we have to meditate for an hour or so to even get some blurry visuals because our pineal gland is calcified. So back then they just closed their eyes and imagined that bam, they got some weird, cool stuff, visions, okay? They were so in tune with themselves. So if you make that decision to balance the left and right side of the brain, do something creative, because in a creative spectrum, nothing is wrong and nothing is right. It's what you make of it. And look at the school. They're training us to do always the logical stuff, but never the creative stuff. Okay? In school you don't learn how to express yourself accordingly in arts or music. Okay, maybe you have 1 or 2 sessions of painting a picture, but then you get a mark on it and the teacher gives you a 6, gives you an F, because you did something wrong, which is impossible, by the way, because it's art. It's what you made with your heart. You can't get a mark on that. It's ridiculous. So back. How does that connect to change? Change is always there. Be in the moment. See the change in front of your eyes. In front of your eye maybe. Okay? So, if you're always in the future, yeah, you can see change in some kind of way, but it's not healthy for you. You're always getting stressed out or making yourself false hopes, false ideals. And if you're living in the past, you're not living right now. You're not embracing the change. You're clinging on to something that that happened once. Okay? So embrace the change and do something that balances out your left and your right side of the brain. The left side is there for logical stuff, like mathematics and stuff like that, and languages maybe. Okay? And the right side is for creative stuff, creating. Combine these two, make the two one. Okay? So, have a nice day. And did I forget the intro? I just said yo. Okay, let me do it again. Yo, Soul Tribe, gather at the fireplace. And if I did say that in the beginning, you just heard it twice, okay? It's not a big of a deal. So, have a great day. And by the way, I just uploaded a new video for you guys in which I did 432 hertz meditation music, a quick meditation video, 10 minutes. I encourage you to do that. Close your eyes and meditate to that. I realized that most of the meditative music stuff is made electronically with the computer. But I think it kind of puts you off in a weird vibe sometimes, okay? So I did that with natural, with the feeling that I had in my heart, transferred to the guitar. And I recorded something for you guys. So maybe you listen to it, and maybe you have a deeply great, explorative meditation. I see you tomorrow. I'm 99% sure that I see you tomorrow. Anyway, have a good one.